Well, it is time to talk money, making money and keeping that money, at least as much of it as you can, right? Garrison III from Preservation Financial Group in Johnson City is here with more on how you can be smarter when it comes to taking your money out of your retirement accounts. And Davis, great to have you on the show.
Thanks for having me, Amy.
Well, I was reading through this and it was interesting to note accounts are taxed totally differently, so you really need to be smart when you start pulling that money out.
They really do, and one thing that people don't understand is that your working life is the accumulation period. Once you retire, it's a decumulation period, and your assets that you grow in the accumulation need to convert to a monthly income because that's going to go away. And you need to build up resources that will roughly mirror the amount of time that you actually worked.
And of course it's all a guessing game because we never really know, but we have models that we can take a look at and pull from.
Exactly. And the first thing you need to do is write down, and if it's in writing, it exists. If it's not, if it's in your head, it doesn't exist. But write down the sources of your income, your Social Security, any pensions that you might have, 401ks, health savings accounts, that type of thing. All of those need to be figured into your income because that's what you're going to have to live on. And if you live for 30 years in retirement, which is not uncommon in this day and time, it really makes a difference. And one thing that we ran into yesterday, as current as yesterday, is that the Secure Act, which I talked about several times prior to the end of the year, the Secure Act has come into effect January 1st, and what it does is that it moves the required minimum distributions from age 70 and a half up to age 72, and also it penalizes people if they are inherited an IRA. If they inherited an IRA from a spouse, from a parent, that type of thing, they have to pay those out over a 10-year period of time as opposed to a stretch IRA, which has gone away. It doesn't exist anymore. And numerous companies that we deal with, and we deal with something like 46 different companies because we're totally independent, they are not wanting to take inherited IRAs at this point in time, which was an absolute surprise to us because of the 10-year payout as opposed to a stretch payout.
So if you have one of those, there has to be some other things in place, hopefully, that you can connect to in order to save.
Exactly. And like I said, we're running into this, and we ran into it for the first time yesterday. Been in effect since January 1st. But this is a serious consideration because this is one of the sources of income that you were counting on in retirement. So you have to make allowances for that. I preached on several occasions about the Secure Act and the changes to the tax law that it would make, and voila, they're here.
So what about when you're looking at different sources of your income, of your nest egg that you have created? I understand certain ones will be taxed more depending upon when you decide to take those monies out.
Correct. Ideally, you would want to take non-qualified funds. There are qualified and non-qualified. Qualified funds, you haven't paid any taxes on them. It's like a 401k, that type of thing, or an IRA. Non-qualified funds, you've already paid the taxes on them, like a Roth IRA, that type of thing, which is the best thing that you can do because a Roth IRA, any gains, you don't pay any taxes on.
And we like to not pay taxes.
Yeah.
And you also have a book that you are going to do a giveaway on.
Correct. The first 11 callers, our office is 952-0861. first 11 callers, this is a colleague of mine in Ohio, and this is one of the best books I've ever seen, and we'll give them away. We've got hundreds of them, and just call.
Okay. We've got the number
We'll get
right
one too.
there on your screen. Another freebie on this Friday. There is the number for Preservation Financial. They are right here in Johnson City. If you have any other questions, you can give Davis a call at his office on Sunset Drive. And there is the website as well for more information. The preceding portion of Daytime Tri-Cities was sponsored by